There's something magical about a baseball field. The pitcher's mound, those empty bases, that wide open space in the outfield. Maybe it's the endless possibilities, or the childhood memories that linger here, or the limitless potential of every kid like me who steps up to bat. What's amazing is, it's a place where anyone can be a star.
There you go, bud, yeah! Griff, take us.
Stars on three!
1, 2, 3, stars! Go do it. That's the toughest here. No, I know. All right, get your arms nice and warm.
Baseball is the greatest game. Being part of a team, banding together as one to achieve a goal.
Good job, Coach.
You can't win the game by yourself. And the same thing in life.
Youth baseball is a great way for people to understand things in life better and overcome challenges, because everybody's going to have them.
Way to put the ball in play. You'll get another shot, you'll do it again. Okay.
These kids are growing up right before our eyes.
What I love about baseball is the atmosphere of it. It's just fun to have a lot of good people around you.
I love baseball because it brings people together.
Bring it in tight.
I love just the game overall. I love playing it. I love everyone who's involved. I love the skill it takes.
It's teaching these young men these skills that they're going to need in the real world.
It's about being there for one another. It's about bringing a community together to support kids' dreams.
It doesn't take much to change someone's life for the better. People need to believe in themselves. People need to have other people believe in them. The first footstep of our journey was making sure that our boys, our players, were going to believe in themselves. All right, these guys will be done soon. Just wait for them. I'm Adam Rosh, head coach of the Salt Lake Stars. The Salt Lake Stars started off as an idea, it started off as an experiment, and it's turned into something that has been life-changing for not only our players, but parents, and myself. You get a young, scrappy group of boys who come together from Central City and Salt Lake, and it's a place for them to believe in themselves. It's a place for them to really stretch their ability and play baseball and have a good time doing it. And it's free. There it is. My family moved from Metro Detroit, and we arrived in Salt Lake City. My son Reese is an avid baseball player, and I was doing research and trying to understand the baseball scene in Salt Lake, and it was challenging. When he settled in and found a place on a team, what I saw was parents who were coaches who were doing a great job in showing up, but it was challenging for them to know baseball for youth players. And there's a big difference. In all of youth sports, we don't see enough positivity and encouragement. We operate from negative reinforcement instead of positive reinforcement. It's easy to do. What I said was, why don't I be part of the solution? And so this idea came out as one of my dreams was always to coach a baseball team. And we said, hey, why don't we do it? Why don't we try it? And that is really how the Salt Lake Stars were born. They were born out of the frustration of watching other teams try and coach 12-year-olds like they were 18-year-olds. Should the score dictate what your attitude is? No, of think when you're teaching a 12-year-old, you need to understand what a 12-year-old's brain is capable of. When you say something negative to them, they really take it to heart and they feel like maybe that's all who they are.
Whenever you're ready, kid.
A 12-year-old needs to be taught how to believe in themselves. They need to be taught how to handle a mistake. They need to be taught how to be human. They need to be taught how to be a friend, how to be a teammate, how to pick one another up.
You gotta rely on each other. You gotta what? What kind of ball you have to rely on? Playing what? Stars baseball, right?
Nice hit.
When Reese was 7 years old, I was the parent who was yelling on the field.
Yeah!
What I realized was A, it wasn't helpful. And B, there was no room for it, right? We didn't need that in youth sports.
Right there, right there.
There's enough toxicity in youth sports that I didn't need to contribute to it.
My name's Ty Dixon. I'm the general manager of the Salt Lake Stars. My child's Griffin, number 9, and my son loves baseball. He loves it. He was on this team for rec ball, and everyone around him, they didn't love the sport. You can see that a lot of kids were playing because their parents wanted them to play. Griffin was becoming very frustrated with his team and actually with baseball. One day I called a friend of mine who I knew was trying to create a team, and he connected me with Adam Rosh. I didn't know who he was. We had a great conversation, and that's how the Stars were born.
All right, fins up, so give me 1 second. Nice hit. Get through, get through! All right, where were we? My name is Josh Peterman, and my son is Finley. He plays catcher and first base. I got a call from Ty Dixon, who's Griffin's dad, and said, hey, there's this new team in town. You want to come try out? And I don't remember what my initial words were to him, but I suspect it was something along the lines of no. We just weren't really interested because so many of the teams, they just put way too much pressure on the kids. But then, Ty and I talked for a little bit, and then we went, there was a tryout. Adam gave his vision of what Stars was going to be to everybody. He's going to build this team, he's going to nurture your kids, he's going to provide them with an environment where they can thrive.
Give yourselves a round of applause. All right? Hey, everyone hit, everyone was fielding, everyone was pitching.
Frankly, when he was making his pitch, I thought he was full of it.
Balls are going to the bucket.
In hindsight, there was no reason to ever doubt him, but you don't know him. I'd never met him before, and he's given this spiel that seems too good to be true, right? That being said, it took about 10 minutes into the first practice to realize that he was sincere about what he was saying.
So let's thank them real quick for this game. Leave this game behind. Now we're focusing on this next one.
The ultimate goal here was to bring this group of boys together and get them to believe in themselves. Dude, you love left-handed pitchers. You love them. Say that.
I love them.
What?
I love left-handed
What?
pitchers. I love left-handed pitchers.
Damn straight you do. Let's go. Next time up, man. Let's go. Once you get them to believe and build the confidence in what they're doing, you're going to see them perform at a much higher level.
There you go, Butch. There you go, kid.
And you know what happens in the end? They have fun. Let's always remember that as coaches, as parents. These kids are there to have fun in the end. And how do we do that? We just build them up.
Great piece of hit there, JB!
It's okay that they make an error. Professional baseball players make errors every game. And you hear what parents yell and coaches yell. When you take a step back, you gotta ask yourself, what is this really all for?
My name is Major Smith. I'm 12 years old, and I play pitcher first base. Being the pitcher, it's fun, but then sometimes there's a lot of pressure on you. Once you get through it, you're like, oh, that felt good.
I just like having the anticipation of knowing that at any point the ball could come to me and that I'll always have a role to play in the infield.
I love the Stars because it doesn't really make you feel bad if you strike out or not make it to practice. It's made me gain a lot of confidence.
Hey, that's how you do it right there, man. You got 2 in.
My name is Carl Rosh. I am 80 years old. I am the father and grandfather of Adam Rosh and Reese Rosh. And I am the pitching coach for the Salt Lake Stars. I started playing baseball myself in 1954. I played in the Bronxwood Little League, which was the first Little League in the Bronx. Back in those days, I played with 5 major leaguers, actually, who turned out to be major leaguers. I played with Ed Kranepool. I played with Rod Carew, who is now in the Hall of Fame. Ken Singleton. Joe Foy was my 3rd baseman in high school. You know, I was offered a contract with the Giants, and then the following week or 2 weeks later, I threw my shoulder out, and that was the end of my baseball career. But there's no regrets. I had a wonderful wife. I had 3 wonderful children, 7 grandchildren, and I don't regret not signing.
That looks like a twig in your hand. And my dad, I would say, was probably the greatest left-handed pitcher you never heard of. He had a fastball. He had one of the nastiest curveballs you'd ever see, and he could pinpoint the edges of a strike zone. He was with me all through Little League, and he coached me in high school. In fact, he pitched in his 50s with a cigarette dangling from his mouth and a cup of 7-Eleven coffee on the pitcher's mound. He struck out probably 12 batters of our high school baseball team. Our best high school hitters couldn't hit him when he was in his 50s. In fact, we had to take him to the hospital more than once because his heart went into a dysrhythmia while he was pitching against our high school team. He's back. We brought him out of retirement. He makes a huge impact on this team. It gives us an edge.
That's the way to hit it. That's the way to hit it.
More importantly, my mom, his wife, passed away this past August. And so it made sense for him to just come on out and join our team.
Marsha, we're complete opposites, all right? She was so outgoing. I mean, she can talk to anybody.
She was unlike anyone I've ever met. Just really incredible, loving, giving, a big personality.
Not at all.
You know, when some people dance, they look so terrific.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
A unique force in the world.
Our devotion is for our family. That is our first priority in life.
Deep down, the kids do miss her. I miss her. And I think the grandchildren miss her.
Easy, easy money, hit him. Easy.
I am like the traveling coach. I fly usually Delta or United from Newark, and I get to Utah, and I have my chauffeur Adam pick me up. Nice to meet you, son.
All right. How's it going?
Wonderful. And we pulled the window shade, but we turned.
Hey.
I'll show you the easy way.
I help them with their pitching. I call all the pitches, whatever the pitches are going to throw. Throwing the baseball I can still do it. So why not? I wish I could be a coach at 100 years old. He was half laid down a line. As many years as I can keep going, I would enjoy coaching. I wasn't there for the last championship game, but at the end of the game, the kids sent me a video, and it said, "We did it for you, Pop-Pop Rosh."
Pop-Pop Rosh, we did this one for you.
The entire team calls me Pop-Pop. So for them, I'm like not only Reese's grandfather, I'm a team grandfather. Don't worry about it. Nice shot. Nice shot. And that means a lot to me.
It's endearing in a lot of ways that Adam includes Carl in as much in all of this as he can. And when Carl's there, it's better for the team.
Yeah. That's a way to come back, kid.
What he always told me was the greatest memories that he had was watching me play baseball. And now he gets to see his grandson, and his grandson is excellent. And so it adds another level of fun.
Oh, he's on.
Told you he wasn't looking for it.
Baseball is in the Rosh family bloodline for sure. Almost all of my memory as a kid was playing baseball with my dad. And when my son Reese was born, baseball wasn't his favorite sport.
Ready?
At 12 years old, it's when he really turned around and said, "Dad, I love baseball. I don't want to play soccer anymore. And baseball is my main sport." I think he's surpassed me as a baseball player, and he's loving it.
Baseball's my dream. I mean, I don't have a plan for anything else other than baseball. I want to play college, I want to play pro. When I'm pitching, I pitch pretty fast. I topped out at 71, 72, my fastball.
Reese getting 35 to 40 home runs in one season? Yeah, that was cool. That was really great. I was really proud of him for that. I'm Ruby Rosh, and I'm Reese's older sister. I am a pretty high-level ski racer. I was ranked #1 in the nation 2 years ago. Basically, I go down the hill at like 40 miles an hour around poles or gates. My family moved to Salt Lake because I wanted to join a ski academy, and they just helped me like fulfill my dreams of taking that next step in my skiing career by moving here.
Ruby on.
It's been really cool seeing my dad coaching, and it's been really cool seeing my brother enjoying the team. It's also really cool to see him become better, like level up in baseball. I think it's really important for kids to be a part of something because it helps them branch out and make new friends, and it also helps them build community with people they wouldn't have known otherwise. And those connections that they make can form bonds that last a lifetime.
Let's go to the house I grew up in. This is the community. This is where it all went down. This is the house right here, 422. Still looks the same. 422. And I would practice pitching right here. And this was one of our fields that we were playing every day. It was just convenient. We would start here, but the problem was, you can imagine a tennis ball hitting the wall. How annoying that would be. We'd play here until they'd come out and tell us to move. And then we'd come here and then do it to this house, and they'd tell us to move, and we'd find another house, and we would just keep walking around playing. But here was great.
I grew up in a very unique community in New Jersey. It was called Twin Rivers. And it's possible that Dave was my first friend. I think I met Dave in nursery school, and we lived, breathed baseball. If there's anyone who knows me as a kid, as a baseball player, it would be Dave. And Dave was a left-handed pitcher, and I was scared to face him.
We were always considered two of the better players in our league, so when we faced off against each other, it was always a battle. Adam got me for a home run, then I hit a home run off him. It was friendly competition. And as a 15-year-old, Adam hit a baseball over the scoreboard in dead center field, and it jaw-dropping.
Adam Rush now. That's a deep fly ball, way back. He's going back. It's out of here, right at the 302 spot. Back-to-back home runs. Billy Adam Rush. That isn't going to make Dave too happy.
When we built the Stars, I didn't know what would come from it. When we held our first tryout, and I was thinking about the season, and it turned out my mom died, and we were sitting Shiva, we were memorializing my mom, and I had all my childhood friends there. And I look at Dave, and I'm like, Dave, there is no one I know who knows more about baseball than you. When I say, hey, why don't you come out to Salt Lake City and come coach in a tournament? And he's like, I'd love to.
Go!
I took out my phone and we booked him a flight right there.
On the Salt Lake Stars, I coached third base. 4-1-2! Come on! And I try to help the kids and Adam in any way they need. Ready? Right, left, hot. I'm ready. And you stay low, okay? You stay low. So I'm here, okay? Every time, every pitch.
Dave established a relationship with our players. They all look up to him. They all learn from him.
Go! Outside, Mage!
It brought us even closer together.
He's fast.
Okay.
He's fast. So maybe third pitch, see what the count is, try and get a curveball.
Okay. This is our happy place. This is what makes us happy. And to be able to be on a baseball field and then pass along all we've learned and our experiences to a group of 12-year-old boys and hopefully shape their future in some way, it's an incredible gift we get. The opportunities Adam's given me in the last year, even if I was a gazillionaire, I couldn't pay him back. These are things I'm so fortunate to get to experience, and I love him for it.
Adam was an excellent ball player. That's who I thought was going to go up and make the majors, was Adam.
I lived, ate, slept baseball. It's all I ever thought of. But I knew playing in Major League Baseball was highly unlikely. And I knew I had a better career going to school, getting a degree. I spent undergraduate in University of Wisconsin. I was a biochemistry major in molecular biology. I went on to get a master's degree in microbiology, and then made a decision to go to medical school. I loved science. I loved caring for people. I went to Rutgers Medical School and decided to pursue a career in emergency medicine. Loved emergency medicine. It's about being able to take someone in their most vulnerable time and intervening and helping them. And loving education as an emergency room physician, I saw an opportunity to take that need and build it into a business.
I'm Adam Rosh, the founder of Rosh Review.
I built a business called Rosh Review. Rosh Review provided all of the curriculum and test prep for emergency medicine residents, internal medicine residents, all of the graduate medical education residents in the country, along with medical students, physician assistants, PAs, and nurse practitioners. And we built this into the largest used curriculum in the country. Did that for 10 years. And my greatest lesson at Rosh Review was building team culture. And when you really think about what the Stars are now, many of the lessons in the Stars, the genesis was in Rosh Review. The genesis was in caring for patients as an emergency medicine physician. How did we win today?
Playing the game.
Play Stars baseball. We play Stars baseball, right? 100% effort, 100% attitude, first pitch to the last swing.
He took his skills as an entrepreneur and his ideas of what makes great athletes and what makes great coaches and kind of put it together to create what I think has become a really surprisingly good team. But I remember when Adam was just sort of dreaming it up. And I kind of laughed. I said, it's like you're building a new startup. And he said, it's exactly like building a startup. And I thought about how much time and effort he put into that, and it's been really similar. I mean, watching him build a business and watching him build a team has been almost the same.
How are we going to get through these 7 innings? That's right. You guys have been practicing this.
The coaches teach us how to build confidence.
We're learning about mental toughness, and that helps a lot.
Mental toughness, that digging in from the inside, right? Using your heart.
I learn something new every day when we practice.
He talks about like attitude, how if you have the right attitude, the right mindset, leave it all on the field, he won't be mad no matter the outcome. If you lose by like 20 points, he won't care as long as you play like the Stars, by our core values.
Dale. You guys should be proud of that game, even though we lost it, okay? Sometimes you all play hard and you still lose, okay? And that's okay, as long as you know that you left it all out on the field, that's what's important, okay? When the Salt Lake Stars started, I knew that we were going to have to establish core values. Core values, I believe, can't be started until the team actually creates them themselves. So we didn't have core values at the beginning of the Stars. We had principles. And as the season progressed, the team, the players, create their own core values. And those core values are, you're better today than you were yesterday, and you'll be better tomorrow than you are today. The second core value is, today you may fall and your teammate will rise, and tomorrow your teammate may fall, but you may rise. The third core value is, we leave it all out on the field. We play our hardest, and that's all that matters. And our fourth core value is, our team mascot is the goldfish. What is our mascot? What animal is our mascot?
Goldfish.
And why is the goldfish our mascot? This was inspired from the show Ted Lasso. Short memory. They say the goldfish has the shortest memory. Baseball is one of the hardest sports out there, and it's much harder for a 12-year-old. I wanted to teach the kids mistakes are okay. There's something you could have done better, think about it and move on, right? Mistakes are a time that you could learn from, and you can learn from other people's mistakes, and then you move on. You forget about it, like a goldfish. That's all right. Come here. Need you catching now, right? We need you catching. Head in the game, stay focused, right? We are here for growth. Hey, you're good, kid. Deep breath. We're here to learn. See the front foot come up. We do things like the practice word of the day. We talk about words like fortitude, unity, perseverance. When one person falls, another will rise, and when one rises, one may fall.
I feel like the team culture is more important than actually winning. When you've got coaches who believe in the kids, and you've got parents who support all the kids, and they cheer on all the kids, and egos kind of get put to the side so that they can play the game, I think that's very valuable.
There you go, big guy. There you go, big guy. Let's go, no out.
With Adam, I fully trust what he's doing with this team, and that he has my son's best interest at heart.
Tough, on three, mazel tov.
1, 2, 3, mazel tov!
Good afternoon, everyone. So glad that you've all come from near and far to help to celebrate Reese's bar mitzvah.
I think the lesson for Reese is the lesson for all of us. And that lesson, believe it or not, starts with 12-year-old youth baseball. When we're winning, it's easy. When we're winning, everyone's got smiles. When we're winning, your emotions are high and your attitude is strong. When we're losing, when we're down, that's when our culture matters most. That is when we need to rise up and be the best we could be. Because when it's easy, when it's fun,
there's no challenge. But when it's hard, that's when you have to dig deep. If you're gonna do something, do it with all your heart, because that's what matters.
If you give kids the opportunity to believe in themselves and give them the tools to make that happen, I mean, you're going to see success. I have never once heard Finn say, I don't want to go to practice, or I'm too tired to go to practice.
I've just gotten so much better, and I have like a better mentality. I used to get really down on myself when I made like an error or did something wrong, but now I just like don't care as much, and I just like do it right the next time.
He's been playing baseball for years, ever since he was 5. He's learning a lot of patience. He's learning to be a leader. Ever since he was little, his teachers have always said that he is a natural leader. In this atmosphere, he's able to hone those skills and support his teammates.
The Salt Lake Stars is a great team to be a part of because everyone's really good at baseball and they're all amazing teammates.
They are a community, family. You couldn't go out and pick a better group of people to come together and play every weekend. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else with anyone else.
There's nothing like a Jersey tomato. They are the best tasting tomatoes around. These pictures are from 1953. I have 3 letters actually from the couple of major league teams that asked me to come down to try out, and that was in 1959.
My dad always kept every single letter that I wrote or progress report or report card, and more or less these 2 big folders contain my childhood. Every white slip was a student progress report. This white slip is a discipline infraction notice, and there's a lot of them here. And for example, it says the student's infraction, antagonism towards class routine, teacher's action, student verbally corrected, assigned after-school detention. I served a lot of after-school detention. This is another disciplinary infraction notice. Adam has not been paying attention in class. Adam has to take more time with his homework and studying. Every time I got one, I was scared. Every time I got one, I knew I was letting down my parents. I knew, it wasn't the right path. But I mean, when you're a kid, it's hard, it's hard to change so quickly. And I know that as a coach too, when we're dealing with 12-year-olds now, I don't expect overnight success. It takes energy to be a menace, to be the class clown, to be distracting. That's work. It's the teacher who could identify that this energy is there and redirect it. And I think that's where we often fail, and we immediately classify kids as good or bad instead of really seeing how they could be redirected to do good. My mom always used to say how Ann Krause, my 5th grade teacher, was hands down the best teacher. She's the only one who understood me. And it wasn't until just now reading this letter that now I see why she felt that way. And it says, Adam defies typical description. As I struggle to describe Adam, I find that he is a contradiction. Overtly, he appears aggressive. On the athletic field, in the quest for his rights, in his response to authority. But inside, he is a warm puppy. He is both reasonable and unreasonable, open and guarded. Adam does not appreciate his own potential or ability. She believed in me when all these other papers were teachers who didn't believe in me, and they quickly just filled out a disciplinary form. You know, I'm grateful for that. So, her husband died. This is probably 5 years ago. And maybe about 3 years ago, she started calling me out of the blue, leaving long messages on my voicemail. I have her message. I think I saved it. Let's see.
Hi, Adam. It's Ann. What makes me most happy, Adam, is what you did with yourself. What you did was you. It was you. And I don't think you give yourself enough credit for the growth that you made. You found an interest and you followed it. You made it happen. Yes, you did. Quite a journey you had. And that's really wonderful. It really is.
I spoke a few times with her, once for like 2 hours, just listening to her. And I wondered why she called me, you know? And I felt a role reversal. She was there for me and when I was a 5th grader, and now I was here for her in her final years of life. I think she died a year ago, very recently. But the last part of her life was her reaching out to me. Yeah. This was the science award in middle school. Who would have guessed, right? The guy who had all these behavioral infractions goes on to win the science award. On one hand, I have all of this behavioral issues. I mean, stacks of discipline letters. But on the other hand, I have award after award, scholarships, trophies, and I never spent time kind of thinking about that contrast. And it makes sense to me. The energy, the ambition was always there. It's just where you direct it. There's always a path to success. There's always a path to recreate yourself. And when we selected and built the stars, I'm always looking who had the greatest attitude, right? Who was most focused on doing whatever it was that they're doing? Who had the biggest smile? Who got up and ran? And it was those traits that then we could organize and start applying it to baseball and succeeding there. It's you guys going out there today, all right? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Who's taking us? Let's go.
Stars on 3.
1, 2, 3, stars.
The stars have a special thing. To see it up close, it's special. Just the mindset of being part of something bigger than yourself will help them going forward in their professional life.
My name is Josh Swinson. My son is Miles Swinson, number 13. To me, the Salt Lake Stars is a path to a positive future for my kid.
Everyone's always searching for happiness. They're searching for the secret to life, and it's really right in front of us. It's on the baseball field, it's the player on the mound, it's the coach standing next to you. In the 3 parts of my life, in medicine, in business, and in youth sports, the common thread is about bringing the best of people out in them and seeing them thrive and grow and live. This is what's most important to me. Being able to build community around a group of young boys, to build trust in them, to build trust of the parents, and to see them succeed and to see them grow.
Yes.
You're going 2, look 3, watch Dave. Being able to play with your son, being able to support other parents' sons, there's nothing like it. When they're 18, when they're 35, when they're 55, I guarantee you, they're going to remember this experience. They're going to go back. Just like my memories are of my dad, these kids are going to have the same memory. And standing next to my best friend as a 12-year-old, that's what they're doing now. And I hope when they're 47, that they come together and build a team and they bring their best friends to the team. Because every day I wake up, I think about how do we bring more joy to this world? And it starts with the stars. Good game. Good game, guys. Good game. Good game.
We all good?
Good. Go for it. Yeah, now I see what you're saying.
But 01 is so high?
Yeah, 01.
Reese,
What?
how you feeling today? All right. That first pitch gets called in, blazing fastball for a strike. You're behind in the count.
You're playing defense.
It's challenging.
Field 1. I'll go find it.
All right. All right, boys, listen up. This is what y'all came down here for. What's the most important game? This one right here. What's the most important pitch? The next one. That's right. That's right, guys. Hey, all right? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
This is the largest tournament in the fall for the state of Utah. We get people from Montana, from Idaho, even Las Vegas.
Look two. There we go. Hey, got him. There you go, Corbett. Run it in.
There's 20 teams that participated.
That's how you come back and do it and play like a team. Let's go get hits. Let's go get hits. Let's go, boys. Make a turn, make a throw, make him throw. Go, big, go. Look two. Hey, way to be big, Dave. Hey, Dash. Focus, patience, drive.
We have great players, we have great families, we have great parents, we have great coaching, but our core values are key to our success.
Look around at y'all. Look around. This is the game right here. This is the game right here. We play Stars baseball every inning. It's going to be a long game. Every inning you pick each other up, all right? Hi, yeah!
Hey, let's go grab! Hey, come on, grab! Watch the thing! Hey, come on, kid!
Get here. Dave, off the bat. Good call. Third base, second base. Stay focused, deep breath. Do what you're doing, all right? Let's go. There you go, kid. There you go, that's in there. Hey, that beat him. Go. That's it. Hey, you can't take that. You get another chance to come up. Come on. It's any fieldable play, any fieldable ball. Blue. Two. Yeah! Right man, right place. Right man, right place. That's how you do it. Hey, there you go. Good job. That's how you do it, bud.
That saved the whole game.
That's how you do it.
That saved the whole game.
Good game, guys. Good game, guys. Good game, guys. You went 4-0 in your bracket. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right? Stars, bring it in. Right here. Hey. Everyone take a deep breath. And now slowly. Take one more deep breath. Now slowly. It's a championship game. It's a long game. You guys have already won coming out here, playing the way you've played. This is going to be a battle. And what that means is inning by inning, right? Let's win one inning at a time, right? Most importantly, let's leave full effort, full attitude, no matter what, and smiles on your faces the whole time, all right? Ready, Blue? Let's do this, boys. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Who's taking us? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, start! Woo! Let's go hit, boys. Great play. Let's go hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good eye. Go, 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 go. Way to get that running. You got no out. You got no out. Run on first and second. You're gonna roll 2 in the middle.
Go, 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 go!
All right, hey Stars, listen up. This is the biggest tournament in Utah in the fall, all right? This was our last tournament of the fall season. This was the most Stars effort I've ever seen right here. It's one thing to say you're going to play a certain way. It's one thing to say you have a culture. It's one thing to say you have principles. It's very rare to actually believe and play and live that culture. You guys define the Stars culture. You define it and you live it. What I am most proud of and what your parents are most proud of, and what one day you guys will be most proud of, is being able to live a culture, being able to live values, okay? Anyone could throw a fastball. Anyone could hit home runs and get base hits and run bases. Anyone could do that. Every team we play has done that. But you guys have a special ability to live your values. You guys have succeeded beyond anyone's dreams when we talk about that. So be super proud of everything that you've done, and you guys will continue to succeed in everything you touch and everything you're a part of. So be proud of that. Who's taking us?
Got it. No. Stars on 3.
1, 2, 3, Stars!